What's up guys, Zach in here.
Rick in here.
And in today's video, we're here on a $77,000 real estate wholesaling deal. I'm gonna break down exactly how we got the deal, how you can get deals like this, and exactly how to make more profits in your real estate wholesaling business. Let's break it down.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and walk through this deal. Follow me.
So guys, that's true. We're making $77,000 on this deal. I'm excited. I'm with Rick here. We're gonna break down exactly the numbers and everything. We put this property under contract and we actually bought it for $137,000 right here. And as you can see, it seems like a very cheap deal, especially when the average real estate price here is $250 plus in Indian River County. We bought it, we put some money in the property, and then we listed it for $220,000. We are currently under contract at $240,000. Guys, it's a really big spread. We're making about $77,000. Getting deals like this and starting making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 on your deals, once you start leveling up your game for real estate wholesaling and you start doing these high margin deals, everything starts changing. You know, the average real estate wholesaler in my market has to do 8 deals to get the profit that I'm doing on this deal. So if you want to start leveling up, start doing more deals like this, you're going to have to focus so much on rapport. The seller here just wanted to move to Georgia. Like, that's literally their motivation. And if you had a phone conversation with them, you'd be like, why does this person want to sell? This isn't a motivated seller. They just want to move. They want the most out of the house. The cool part about it is our team went by the property, looked at it. The property needed some motivation. I mean, this house was built in 2012. It's a pretty good deal, guys. And the seller didn't have this extreme, massive motivation that like you expect from a $70,000, $80,000 deal. But the truth is, some sellers just want to get the property under contract and don't want to deal with it. We actually got this property under contract probably 10 months ago, and it took about 6 months till they wanted to leave because they had to go find a new place. If you create a win-win solution for the seller and you're gonna win and the seller's gonna win.
So guys, on this deal, this seller, we quickly honed in on the motivation. And it wasn't your typical, like, I need to sell the house, you know, I don't want to deal with realtors. She simply just wanted to go to Georgia to be with her family. That's it. She wanted a price. If it worked for her, she just wanted to move on. So many guys are looking for like the completely beat up properties. Actually, in this case, the seller was motivated and the home was motivated. And a lot of times we get really good deals. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, the house didn't look like this when we bought it, but guys, we did this entire rehab just under $5,000. And I didn't lift a hammer, Zach didn't lift a hammer. It was simple. It's simply painting, inside out flooring, and some simple appliances. Everything's done in 2 weeks. That was the culmination of a great deal because we could take it to wholesale, which is basically retail, and then the seller gave us a great wholesale deal. Guys, if you can put those two scenarios together, you can make amazing profits just like this, which I believe is in excess of $77,000. I'm gonna give you a crash course on simple renovations where you guys basically hire a handyman or a simple contractor to do repairs to get the best value for the home. This house simply here, it was built in 2012. The windows were covered in soot. We wiped them down, but basically everything here, we cleaned the walls, and I had a contractor. It's a 1-story house. I got a contract to paint the inside and the outside, which was really simple, which I believe we got the whole inside outside done for about $2,500. Guys, it's a smaller house, but do you see these nice clean white walls? White walls sell. They're neutral. They're easy, and if the client wants to paint over it, it's really, really simple. So I'm gonna walk you through this house, show you some basic tips on how to do a quick wholesale. And guys, I don't want you in the rehab business, but I want you to be able to maximize the value to get these monster flip deals without being a fix and flipper. So if I just took the property, cleaned it out real quick and assigned it, I probably would have made about a $50,000 assignment, but taking that extra 2 weeks and finishing out the wholesale yield us almost another $30,000. So let me walk you through and show you some tips and tricks I do on a wholesale. And guys, the whole goal is to be in and out in 2 weeks maximum. Number one, if you notice, these are actually the original fans. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe there was one in the kitchen. There's 5 fans. The average fan right now to buy and install is about $200, $250. They were completely covered in soot. I just had a detail cleaner come in and detail the fans. It cost about $5, maybe $10 to detail each fan. Guys, you'd be amazed if you use a citrus degreaser what you can clean up in these properties. When you guys go to paint the inside, you want to make it as neutral as possible. I prefer white. because it doesn't offend anyone, and if somebody wants to paint over, and it gives them vision, okay? You can do light tan, but try to stick to white. Now, if you look on the flooring, guys, all this is just simple laminate flooring. You can pick it up Lowe's, Home Depot. What we do is we find a handyman or some sort of contractor, and we purchase the product. They pick it up in their trucks, or we get it delivered, and then we pay them, and we contract them to do an install price. You're better off if you buy the product and have them install. So guys, in this event, we basically used a handyman that has good carpentry skills, and we bought the product. They put down all the flooring. They did all the baseboards. We do it on every house, and we do the baseboards. It's relatively cheap, and it just gives you a nice clean palette. So if you look here, you got white walls, white ceilings, which we shot, white walls, and just kind of this nice and seamless floor. This floor is about as cheap as it gets, and it's very durable, and the really cool thing is a lot of this stuff is waterproof. And that's what the buyers like. So if you notice, that's not a new door, it's just a white door is painted. It was probably completely brown, I believe, when we bought it. So when you have your painters come in, make sure you include the doors, the trim, and definitely the ceiling, guys. When you paint these walls white, a lot of times the ceilings will appear yellow. It's just easier to paint it all at once. The reason we take that extra 2 weeks and bring out the final rehab product is because we just yield so much more. The key with this is try to use a handyman that has the skills and has shown you they can do it. Buy the product yourself, and then just come up with a contract price to do flooring, painting inside and outside, and any miscellaneous type of work you need to get done in the house. Guys, these spreads are huge. I'm talking about an extra 2 weeks of commitment to make potentially another $30,000.
So a lot of you guys might be asking exactly how I actually found this deal, how we found this deal. We actually found this deal from an ROS postcard. Remember, how do you do the direct mail that we do? Just go to mailingmastery.com. Don't want to get too much, but we mail actually offers on postcards, and we get a ton of responses on the direct mail there. Our seller got it, they said, wow, it's an offer, and we actually came out here and actually looked at the property. Obviously the property needed a lot of work. So as you can see with Rick here, I mean, there's plenty of renovations that had to be done on the property, but it was not as nice. I mean, the walls were nasty, the flooring was bad, it was just a cheaply built house. It was built in 2012, which is good. We had to knock some stuff off the initial offer we had because it wasn't in perfect condition, kind of like a Zestimate. Then we locked it up for about $137,000. We were expecting to make $30,000 on the deal, but remember, it was locked up for like 10 plus months. So a lot of appreciation helped us on the deal, and it worked out really well for us. So the property needed a lot of work. I mean, everyone asks, like, what's the difference between rehabbing the property, putting some money into it, and actually if we just bought it and threw it back on the market? The truth is, we would have yielded $30,000 less in profit if we didn't put that $5,000 into it. So we get a 6x return on our renovations. It makes a ton of sense. So let me show you a little around the property, just so you can get a feel of what we're doing. It's not really a big house. So as you can see here, we didn't really do a crazy rehab. We painted and we did floors. So we're up here in the kitchen. I mean, obviously you see, we only did the flooring and put new appliances in there. That's it. I mean, this kitchen's not that good. And we got $20,000 over the asking price on this deal. This market is so insane right now, but it is working out really well for us. So obviously there's chips here. It's not the best. There's a small little leak we had to fix, but putting that new appliances in worked really well. Cool part about this deal is it actually has a solar panel on it, which definitely helps. The energy bill is practically zero on this thing.
Okay guys, so this deal came from direct mail. So you guys know I've been doing direct mails almost 20 years plus, and I'm here to tell you it works. We sent them an ROS postcard offer, and of all the postcards she got, which I believe she had 10 or 12 in her hand, said you're the only one that gave me an offer. That encouraged her to give us a call first. We answered the phone live. And guys, the rest is history. I'm here to tell you, direct mail is amazing and it works. It just takes a little bit of time. You have to become educated. The best way to do it is go to mailingmastery.com. The reason why most people fail at direct mail is they don't understand it. Meaning they take an ad copy from a printer who's a printer, not a wholesaler, and they just try to copy the results. The reality is there's multiple phases you have to understand in direct mail. You have to harvest the right list. You have to send out the correct piece of mail to engage your clients, and then when they call, you've got to answer those calls and you have to know exactly what to say. Guys, you have to get trained on this stuff. You have to qualify your sellers. If you put all these pieces together, direct mail will yield you deals just like this to earn $77,000 spreads. So those of you that say direct mail is too expensive, I'm here to tell you, I get up to a 10 times return on my direct mail. And if I didn't spend my money on direct mail, I wouldn't get deals like this. Does it take a little bit longer? Sometimes it does, but I'm telling you right now, if you can differentiate yourself in direct mail and get all the training and understand how to do it, you can easily take deals down just like this.
All right, guys, so this is the master bedroom. I mean, nothing too crazy here. We didn't really even renovate the bathroom here, as you can see with the light. It works pretty well. The really cool part here is we listed this thing for $220. Everyone's moving to Florida, so obviously we got $20,000 over the listing price here. People are chomping at the bit. Mostly because the roof's kind of newer and it's got a nice shed and solar panels and everything like that. I'm telling you here, just be careful when you put these properties under contract. We legitimately had no idea how much this thing could sell for. And I'm saying this honestly with the experience I have. Literally guys, the closest comp we had sold like 8 months ago for $183,000 and that wasn't renovated at all. So we assumed, hey, maybe 200, let's push it to 220 and we're getting things for 240. Same thing with your cash buyers. Maybe get the closest comp at 183 and you want to sell it to a cash buyer for 200 when really a cash buyer would pay 220. I'm telling you, especially in this market, overbid your properties. There's so many cash buyers right now chomping at the bit to buy properties that you can overbid and get away with it. I'm telling you, like a cash buyer gets mad at you, they're just going to offer you or counter you on this deal. Start building cash buyers the right way. Call your for rents. Go to listrei.com, call the cash sales. There's such a huge influx of cash buyers coming in the market. It's just the on market is so insane right now that people are chomping the bit for the off market. I'm telling you, if you want to learn this real estate wholesaling business, start to finish, absolutely for free, just go to freewholesaling.com. That's my exact real estate wholesaling training. And yes, if you're watching this, you're like, Zach's doing $80,000 deals, Rick's doing these $90,000 deals. How do I do the same thing? If you're struggling to get going on doing super high margin deals, it is a slow process. Yes, we can automatically get a couple of leads out every single month and it's great, it's life-changing for us. I'm so grateful for it. I had to get my knowledge up. I had to actually get the skills to teach people actually how to do this, get the systems, employees in place. Not everyone can just do a direct mail list and get results that we do. It's because we have 19 years of experience in this market, knowing exactly what streets work, what streets don't work. We're so highly efficient in this business. You have to do it one step at a time. Start doing $10,000 deals, start working up doing $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 deals. The biggest truth you gotta put with your mindset is doing a $80,000 deal or a $50,000 wholesaling deal is the same amount of work as doing a $5,000 real estate wholesaling deal. The process is the same. There's no big difference except you're just doing more margins. If you focus on rapport, connecting with sellers, and I just can't stress this enough, helping your sellers out, creating a win-win solution, and actually in your heart of hearts, having the confidence when you meet with a seller that you can help them and you're actually in their best interest in mind, that's gonna get you the best results. So I'm telling you guys right now, start marketing like crazy. I don't care who's watching this, you are not marketing enough. I know I'm not marketing enough. You need to market more, you need to focus on helping sellers more and destroying the competition. Start pushing the cash buyers, start pushing the marketing, start pushing your acquisition skills. To grow in this business, you have to go uncomfortable. You have to push yourself to the limit that you're uncomfortable with. You have a gun in your head, you're at 60% capacity, push it to 90, and let's get some results, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Do me a big favor and smash the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you soon on the next vlog. Have a blessed one.
A quick tip on any of your hotels you put out there. Whenever I have a realtor, a contractor, or an inspector come by, they love to put it down on 70, bump the air back up because it's ridiculous to run it at like 70 when it's 95 degrees out here in Florida. So I don't want to pay any more in electric bills than you guys do, so make sure you bump that thermostat up.
Last thing, guys, I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I gotta tell you the truth. I challenge any real estate wholesaling guru to go out here and actually prove you're doing these deals. These gurus, I'm telling you right now, they're flipping students, not real estate. You see me right now. We actually own this house. We're making $77,000. I show you the HUDs, I show you the contracts. I'm not a scared little guru. We actually do this business for real. What I give you is my honest, practical advice for actually doing real estate wholesaling deals. I'm not scared. I flip real estate. I don't flip students. Do not be buying these phony real estate wholesaling courses. Guys, you see someone saying, oh, I did a $30,000 deal. Prove it. Show me the checks. Show me the HUDs. Show me it. You guys won't see it. These people are living a lie. They're living a fake. I don't know why me and Rick have to be the only people out here exposing this real estate wholesaling industry for what it is. Y'all are phonies. Y'all don't show deals. pull up to a deal you're actually doing and show me you're doing these deals. I don't see any HUDs that's actually out here really doing deals. Guys, we have over 20 vlogs of me just showing you exactly how I do this business. I get people going all the time, Zach, you don't do any deals, you're a fraud. I'm telling you right now, the real fraud are these gurus out here. I own this house, look me up, we do this business for real. Zach in, freewholesaling.com. Peace out, screw the gurus.